Yes, guys, GRP back in the house with topic number 2. And this holds a little special place in my heart, being from Nigerian parentage, because Black Panther Wakanda Forever have held an historic premiere in Nigeria. So this comes to us via Deadline, and it says, in anticipation of its release this coming week, Disney Marvel's Black Panther Wakanda Forever continued its promotional tour with a historic premiere in Lagos, Nigeria. Sunday evening. This was a major event and the first time a Marvel movie has held a premiere locally, with a large group of talent, filmmakers, and press on hand for a black carpet rollout. The sequel to the $1.34 billion grossing original pick played across multiple screens at Filmhouse Cinemas IMAX Lekki, which is a place in Lagos. In attendance on Sunday were director Ryan Coogler. I expected nothing less, him being a Pan-African.
You better be there.
And stars Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Guerrera, Tenoch Huerta, Winston Duke, and Michaela Cole. Producer Nate Moore was also on hand, along with soundtrack artists and producers. The team has been making the rounds, including a world premiere in LA and with a European debut at Cineworld Leicester Square in London last week, which Mr. Aji was at.
We don't call no one Aji, yeah?
The Nigeria premiere was held in association with the Africa International Film Festival and Film One Entertainment, and celebrated the movie's African heritage. Chioma Ude, founder of the African International Film Festival, which runs from November 6th to 12th, and where Coogler will give a masterclass on Monday, recently reflected on the significance of the African premiere being hosted in Nigeria and its association with the festival. She says, "We are excited and proud to be a part of the premiere of this milestone film here in Africa. This is huge for the continent of Africa, as it symbolizes to us further bridging of the gaps between the global film industries." The first Black Panther film remains a #1 hit in both East and West Africa. It had its premiere on the continent in Johannesburg, South Africa in 2018. We don't need to go into any more, but it shows a few pics from the thing in Lagos, which was cool.
It looks nice.
They must have had a great
Everybody is looking beautiful.
Yeah. I'm going to go first on this, obviously being Nigerian.
What's racist? About me.
Listen, it makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't have a premiere for the first one in Nigeria as well as South Africa, because at the end of the day, you're trying to market this film to as many people as possible, and Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa by far.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to get you your biggest box office haul. You know what I mean? So I was very surprised with the first one, but obviously now they've come to their senses and realised that, we've got a lot of money that we left on the table last time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to have a Nigerian premiere. And you know what? It was nice to see those pictures. Africa in general gets overlooked when it comes to big film premieres.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that
gets overlooked in general.
Yeah.
Not even just films.
Yeah, but obviously we're here to talk about film,
but
so
I just had to put it out there.
But I hope that this is the beginning of them not just premiering so-called black films or black films with a mainly black cast, in African countries, but all films. Because let's be honest, films nowadays, for the last, say, 30, 40 years, are made for the whole world. They're not made for a Western audience anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're made for the whole world. And so the whole world's box office matters.
Yeah.
And when you talk about Africa, you're talking about a continent. Yes, a continent, not a country. A continent with billions of people that have a lot of disposable income now. You know, with the rise of a lot of African countries, the economies and stuff, you know, they want to watch films too.
Yeah.
And
I
so,
know a lot of you think there's just like starving children with flies all over their place.
Yes.
But if you go to these places, you will see how affluent and how things are different.
Listen, my man is speaking from experience. He's been to Ghana. Obviously, I've been to Nigeria. I've had many friends from Caribbean origin go to Nigeria, Ghana, and other African countries and come back and be like,
wow,
whoa, you know what I mean?
I'd move there.
Right.
I'd move there.
And also letting me know that the affluent places there put the affluent places here to shame.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yes, as my man said here, it's not just about starving children.
Feed the world and
all of that. Trust me, there's some of those places will put places here to shame.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it just don't show you that.
No.
You know? So as I said, there's a lot of people with disposable income now that want to watch these films and you know and
iconic films. That have changed the game.
It's an untapped market, basically. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to film, so you know, I hope this is a continuing trend, not just for black films, but for all films.
All films. Well, the same way we're on this channel when we do Indian films, you know, Korean films. Films are for the world. They're not for just that culture, that language, that. What's the point? Share.
But
share.
Right.
I want to know what's going on.
Yeah. I want to know
how how you think and how things are.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, even if with just the mind of someone, you know, because they come up different. But what I'm excited about is I think Black Panther is gonna blow every film away this year.
Well, we've got an upcoming topic about that and Black Adam, so I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, it's just exciting to see that you know, obviously Wakanda's not a real place, but just that that loveliness, you know, just bringing it home almost. It's like bringing it home. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I can't really say much more than Larry said it all.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm just glad that they had a premiere there for once.
Yeah.
I hope this trend continues, like I said before. But guys, what do you think about Black Panther: Wakanda Forever having their premiere in Nigeria? You happy about that, or you not so happy about that? Don't know why. Leave your comments down below and let us know what you think, please. Yeah.